Welcome to Zero to $10,000, the series where I show you how to make $10,000 every single month. Today we are having a sales call with a solar company that is interested in some online marketing services. So we had originally met them through Facebook. I had reached out to one of the owners and had spoken to him, kind of built a relationship to the point where we decided to go in, have a little discovery, let them know what we do as services. And now he's interested in actually coming on. So now we are going to hammer out the logistics with his team. So enjoy the raw, unedited footage of that.
Go ahead, John.
My name is Joshua. I'm business development manager here, so I handle pretty much anything business development wise, CRMs, tech kind of as well. So any kind of connections, integrations, anything that we need to do on this side of things, on that side of things, I handle.
Okay, awesome.
What's up, guys? I'm Tom. I've got a background in digital marketing. Other than that, I just do sales.
Nice.
Okay, like it. That works. So, essentially, I think we're just here to get access to the Google Ad account and then get some hosting access as well.
Yeah, so I guess run that through because we had pretty lengthy conversation here in the office, and I wanted to bring Josh and Tom up to speed because Josh does have a lot of the back end automations. He handles a lot of our lead flow, things like that. He's got a lot of experience working with prospect bacon and kind of that realm, anyways. And Tom has got a lot of background on the SEO and marketing side. So you don't have to go into detail, but give them like a 5-minute clip of what we talked about, what you guys are currently doing with like Sun Solar and what the goals are, what we're looking at spending with SEO as opposed to what we're doing with Google Ads. And then I think what you were comfortable with doing, what we were talking about, is coming up with a payout per job until we get to a retainer relationship. So, let you guys think.
Yeah, 100%. So, essentially, what we're doing right now with other companies is running both Facebook and Google Ads. And what we came to the conclusion when we met the other day with Shane was doing Google Ads, just because they're higher intent leads right now. So essentially, we just want to run Google Ads, push the name of the company, Energy One, at the top of Google search results, start generating traffic to either the landing pages you guys have now or the landing pages we create, and then from there, move them into your guys' CRM. So essentially, we would want to, obviously, the ad accounts, I don't know who manages those, or it's just
I can get on them. I can add you.
that, and then hosting access, so the landing page, the solar calculator we create as well, we could add that there. And that's kind of like a very brief synopsis. But
What kind of solar calculator is it? A code or what is it?
yeah, 100%.
Okay. Yeah, I can add that on. It also too, like we want to kind of collaborate too, because we have multiple different landing pages that we could put it on. We have Demand IQ going on. If you guys look at our website currently, so they have a landing page that they built out. Do you guys think we should still roll with Demand IQ if you guys have your own solar calculator? Shane, what are your thoughts on that?
I would love. Oh, go ahead, Shane.
Well, I'd like to hear where Gus comes from. I don't want to do away with Demand IQ because that's the traffic that comes through our website. I think what you guys are talking about is doing something more independent driven. And there probably is some collaboration that we can do with some of the things that we already have built out. But I guess what I would want to know is, because I don't want to go down a road that we've already been down, right? Like we've done some, Facebook and Google ads organically. So in my mind, it all comes down to the eye catch of what we're running. Like what kind of ads are we putting out there to get that traffic? And
I get you. So most of our ads are going to be search ads. That means they're text-based ads. They're not videos. They're not creatives. It's when somebody looks up for solar near me, we're just putting Energy One at the top of the search results. So most of them are text ads. As far as the landing pages goes and the solar calculators, I don't want to scrap the one you guys have now. I just want to use both so we can test which one ends up getting more traction. So obviously we'll be testing how many clicks each one is getting, and then from there we can see click to appointment or click to lead ratio there, and then we could actually see which one's working better, and then we could, I wouldn't say scrap the other one unless it's doing really bad.
Okay.
And are you guys just talking about doing SEO for us? Are you guys gonna run Google Ads as well?
We would start out with Google Ads.
You start out with Google Ads, not SEO, or doing both?
I think we didn't really hammer down which one we're for sure doing Google Ads. I didn't know, we never really came to conclusion if we were going to do SEO as well.
Yeah, I mean, I think we're interested in it, right? It's just, it comes down to dollars and cents. I think you had a bottom line of what, $2 to $3 grand a month going
Yeah.
towards SEO is what you're looking at.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah,
It would be $3,000 to do both Google Ads and SEO. It would be $2,000 to just do SEO, no Google Ads. So if you guys bundle, obviously you save a little bit there.
Now, is that ad spend, is that separate, or is that $3,000 you guys are footing the bill on the ad spend?
no, that's ad spend is separate.
Okay, so the ad spend on top of that 3,000?
Correct. But I know Shane said he wanted to, move towards the pay-per deal, pay per performance side. So then it would be just, the $750 per deal, and do it that way for the Google Ads, and then obviously we said the SEO was $2K just on a monthly retainer.
What kind of a timeline are you guys? I understand it's hard to say. We guarantee you top chain, but obviously we want to be the top 3. What's your timeline on something like that?
Yeah, 100%. So it really boils down to where you guys are at right now, and seeing if you guys are even popping up, seeing where you guys are popping up, and then we could actually gauge, the timeline as far as months go. At the end of the day, it's the real factor showing if SEO is working is, are you moving up in the search results? So I don't know exactly where you guys are at right now, but as far as just gauging results, we're trying to get to, move up. First get on the first page, and then from there move up to the top. But we all know, like, the 1, 2, and 3 spots are the gold positions, the prime time positions. But those guys, the people that have been doing SEO for years, are the ones that are there. So it's just a matter of finally catching up and playing the long term game there.
I just pulled up your guys'
I know within-
SEO. It will be a few months for sure. I would say minimum 6 months if you want to get to basically the top 5 spots, but we can get you on the first page within about 3 to 4 months.
So I know within about 9 miles of the office, we're in the top 3. How far out are you guys going to take us? Because with solar, we want to be in multiple locations. How far out would you be getting us on the top rank?
So it's not about far out, but it's about optimizing each single location. It's not like if you guys are doing here and then Denver, it's not about, covering the whole area, but it's a matter of like really focusing on Kansas City and then expanding that radius from your guys' office, and then doing the same thing over there. From maybe you don't have an office there, but expanding from a certain location and then expanding the radius there.
How far out does that radius go with you guys?
Mm-hmm. So obviously it would be just your service areas, your prime service areas. I know it's like you guys service the whole state at the end of the day, but it just grows continuously. It's not like it's just stops. It'll just keep going as you keep building.
And we somewhat revolve it around the Google Ads campaigns as well. I know we talked about certain farmers being eligible for a valuable grant in some of the rural areas of Kansas. So if we're getting traction on the campaigns in certain areas, obviously we're going to build out a Google Map boost in those certain sectors of Kansas, and just be strategic with it and like use a little bit of critical thinking coupled with the Google ad campaigns that we're running. So when people are searching solar, whether it's paid or whether it's organic, you guys are going to be on that first page and have a very enticing and valuable offer to earn the click and then of course convert the customer into a lead.
So what do you, go ahead, Josh.
I was gonna say, how in depth are you guys with Google Ads Manager? Like, are you guys pros at it, or is you guys build audiences? Like, how does that work? Do you guys have different like, because I know there was like conversion goals. Like, do you guys get all those set up? Like, pretty much do every little aspect of it? Because I know when we were at Prospect Bacon, they had some things in there some tools that I never even really. Because I'm not an expert by any means as far as Google Ads Manager, but I know there's a lot to it. That's not just like going on there and just typing out an ad and just posting it. There's conversion trackings and like different ways to like boost that. So are you guys utilizing those best practices that are current for Google? In
No,
what ways?
100%.
Could you go through that for me?
Yeah, 100%. So, and we sit down with you on a bi-weekly meeting or bi-weekly
Update,
meeting,
yeah.
and break all that down. So we obviously start off with the locations. That's what's most important, and then we do a variety of different ad copies. And then obviously number one is keywords. Make sure we're popping up for the right keywords, and making sure, even more importantly, that we're not popping up for the wrong keywords. And that's what you're tracking. So if you're getting clicks for keywords that aren't converting, you want to eliminate those as fast as possible, right? And then you see the keywords that are converting. And then on top of keywords, you have short tail and long tail keywords. So short tail is like solar, and that's what most people are bidding on, and that's where most people that's most people's biggest mistake, is that everybody just wants to bid for solar. Solar near me. Every single solar company is bidding for that, but not every solar company is bidding for solar companies or solar installation companies or solar installation panel company near me, right? These long tail keywords is where you make the big bucks. There's so much less competition in those keywords, and it's easier to pop up to the top. So because at the end of the day, you're bidding, it's a bidding war. So every company that's bidding on this exact keyword takes turns popping up at the top. And not every single company is popping up or even trying to bid for these long tail keywords. And then obviously as you start getting the clicks from, sorry, I got confused. I was looking at the screen. As you start getting the clicks, you really just slow down to seeing both click-through rate from the ad copy and then clicks to conversions. So if your keywords are popping up and you're getting clicks, it's like, that means the ads are good, right? But is it like the landing pages is what's next? Are people actually filling out the form? If they're not, then it's usually a landing page problem from there. And so,
do you guys work on that with us as far as landing page, like design and landing to see what's going to get the highest conversion? I mean, Go High Level is kind of where we're building it all out. Like, that's where I have those landing page built out, is in High Level.
oh, awesome.
So I mean, we can do like the tracking, right? Where like we can send them to here, we can send them there, we can test those out. So that's good. I just didn't know if you guys did that, or if that was something that I was going to have to do. And then the assets in Google Ads Manager. Are you guys building out call outs and site links and all that kind of stuff?
Yeah, 100%. And yeah, we'll work with you as far as the Go High Level system. That's what we use personally as well. So if we're just jumping into your Go High Level, it'd be just as easy.
Yep. Okay.
So we're talking about $3,000 a month for both. And what's a monthly ad spend that we should target for both, for SEO and for Google Ads?
Okay, so Google Ads, we said like 3K when we were there, and SEO doesn't have an ad spend. That's the great part about SEO. SEO is us working on your credibility as a website, so we could boost the results. Whenever people are searching for solar, you show up organically. There's no paid ad to it. There's no ad spend to it.
SEO is primarily a timely matter that we have to do. It takes a lot of time to build out all the backlinks, optimize your Google basically reputation, optimize the website as far as like the hosting goes. So that's why we charge basically kind of hourly there.
Yeah.
Well, how many locations are we talking about as far as SEO? Because I know it only goes out so far from each location. How many locations are we talking about?
It really depends where you guys.
Like map SEO or like Oh.
Just organic SEO. So
Right.
we want to. I mean, obviously, we want to populate every city from Kansas to Illinois. I know that's not a realistic thing, but how many locations are we talking about where we're going to be number one, or you guys are going to be working against number one?
Okay. Yeah, that's a great question. And I want to make sure, like, you understand the difference between Google Map SEO and just your your regular SEO. So Google Map SEO is, whenever you look up solar companies near me or restaurants near me, and you have like the top 3 that pop up, and it's by the map.
Mm-hmm.
So that's Google Map SEO. Now that one's a little bit easier to rank for, but it's a matter of that one you'll get on every location. Now the top one, now you scroll down past those results, and you just see you usually see 3 sponsored or 2 or 3 sponsored ones. So those are Google ads. And then after that, you see the organic ones. And those is just all, you will work at that one all at the same time. So that one's just building credibility for the whole company in general, or every location. Anytime people are looking up solar companies in any of the service areas you're just trying to get there to the top so you can educate these people, be the one that provides the result for what they're searching. Does that kind of make sense?
It definitely does, and I'm just curious. Like, I'm over here in St. Louis, so we're not close to the office. So when I search someone near me, obviously Energy One isn't popping up. That would be in our service territory. So I'm curious, what kind of a range are we talking about where we could say, because I mean, we got people all over each one of these states looking up solar companies, and that's our, guys, honestly, that's our bread and butter. If we can get organic leads, people find us, that's really what we're saying, hammer down on the SEO. We're not afraid to spend the money, but I guess my question is, what are our expectations? Because right now around where Shane's in the office, 9 miles, yeah, we're popping up. It's good. Because it's, we're closer to the office where the address is listed on Google. I'm curious what would be, and I understand, what are realistic expectations? You get 20 miles outside of the office, 40 miles in different cities. What can we expect? Are we going to be showing up here in Wentzville, number one as well? Or what does it look like, guys? Help me.
Yeah, 100%. I'd say within 20 to 25 miles where the actual metro, you're covering the whole metro, you could expect to pop up within the top 3 on the Google Maps there within 6 months. And that's with every location too. Now, as far as, getting into the rural areas, that just takes more time. You're just pushing the companies that actually service that area, are based there, and then you're really trying to take those guys over. That's a lengthy process you're talking about.
Okay.
Does that answer
Yeah,
that?
so, no, it does. So we're looking at 25 miles within that metro area?
Yeah, 100%. 25-mile radius.
Shane, is that something good for you for targeting?
Yeah, I think that makes sense. I mean, what it all comes down to, right, is just being frank, we've had these conversations with multiple different companies, multiple different people. And like what we had talked about in the office, I want to come up with a situation where we're more intimately involved with each other on a partnership level where, again, I've got no problem spending the money. It's just, I want some type of guarantee. I want some type of skin in the game on your side that we're going to see, everything that you say that you're going to produce, So is that a guarantee? When we talk about 4 months, are we going to rank number 3 in 4 months? And if we're not, what then, kind of thing. If we're spending all this money on ad spends, what type of conversion guarantees are we going to see? That's some of the conversation that I want to talk through because, that's at the end of the day where we both succeed. I don't want to get down the road 3 months from now and just be like I've done with multiple others, to be honest with you. Well, we spent $8,000 and got nothing to show for it, or got 1 deal to show for it, got 2 deals to show for it.
Yeah.
I can have that relationship with, I think you guys understand that. I can have that relationship with hundreds of guys, in this country and another country. So I think what is more attractive with you guys being here, you've already worked with some of the solar companies. Let's put something together where we work together as a team to truly drive volume that pays you well and pays us well at the end of the day. And I think for you guys, we can come up with a situation where that's even more lucrative past a retainer. To me, I understand where you're coming from, right? Where you're seeing a retainer like, hey, I want to make an X amount of money per month no matter what happens. And I want to see results. So,
Yeah.
you know, I think there's somewhere that we can meet in the middle, where we'll spend the money. And if you guys are along for the ride as well, and you're invested and you're confident in what you can do, then, I mean, truthfully, money's not going to be an issue. You know our brand name, you know our reputation, and those leads are going to be taken care of by our internal sales guys, which are all, you know, basically owners. That's the way we train our guys. That's the way that the culture's built. So, what does that look like for you guys? I mean, what do we want to do here?
1,000%.
I'm completely
Like we had mentioned in the office, I mean, Google Ads, we can knock that out of the park for you. That is hands down our bread and butter. It's what we're best at. You know, we're good at Facebook ads, we're good at SEO. Google Ads is our specialty. We will bring you business there. We can guarantee business there. That's why we work on a per deal basis there, because it's like if I'm giving you leads, appointments, that's fine, right? But at the end of the day, my goal is to be bringing you income to justify whatever you're spending with us. SEO is a different matter. SEO, we measure it through a tool called SEMrush. I don't know if Josh or Tom, if you guys are familiar with SEMrush.
Yes.
Yes, so that's our main metric that we're using to measure SEO. And it's important to note that while, yes, we can rank for multiple different locations on the top page of Google search, it is a matter of resources and time to build up each location to be able to rank appropriately. So if it's one of those things where, okay, we have about 20 hours that we got to work on SEO for this month. We sit down, we strategize, hey, this location is looking a little light. Can we maybe target and, you know, funnel in some SEO resources there so we can start ranking a little bit more organically? I say all that to say it's hard to guarantee results with SEO because we have different metrics to measure versus leads, appointments, and incomes. You know, we're measuring traffic per location, and that's all based off not necessarily money we're putting in, but time we're putting in to build out different campaigns. So for the first 4 months, we just focus on Kansas City. We're going to knock that out of the park for you. We're going to be ranking crazy. However, the different locations are going to be hurting a little bit. If we split resources, you know, it's going to take a little bit longer. And mind you, most of these solar companies that we're competing against that are in the top 3 spots have been doing SEO for 10 plus years. So to be able to compete with how much they have, we have a lot of catching up to do. You know what I mean? So, and at the end of the day, it's just going to take hours. It's a long-term game. We're here. I just want to set proper expectations right now, so you know that if you guys are here for the 10-year game, we will get you to be the premium solar company, you know, within 10 years. Regardless, we'll get you amazing results with SEO because not a lot of people are doing it. Not a lot of people understand the Google Map Boost. Not a lot of people understand how to rank just in generic Google, you know, front page. So that's you know, that's the guarantees we can make there.
I mean, I'll tell you, we're invested, right, for the 10 years, but we've got to see a return in
1,000%.
in the first few. You know, it's not, you know, we're not going to be sitting here spending money for the next year thinking we're playing the long game. You know, that it doesn't.
No, 1,000%. That's why Google Ads is always so important for us to just get super successful. Because once your Google ad campaigns are 10xing what you put in, then you have more investment money for your marketing. That's when, you know, we can build more websites or do more content, do more SEO work.
Well, that's where you guys were kind of like $750 per deal till X amount of deals, and then you go to a retainer. That's where you want to go. Okay.
Yep.
100%. And I completely agree with you, John, or Shane. As far as we both like, that's why we do the paper deal, you know. So we both have skin in the game. So you see that we put our money where our mouth is, but that's why the paper deal works for the Google Ads, like Leo was saying, where we're willing to do it for $750 per deal, and because every time somebody clicks on our ad, we can track that back to us. We're like, okay, they clicked on our ad, now they filled out the lead form because of our ad. But when it comes to our SEO, you don't get to track all that. I mean, there's things you do track, like backlinks. You track your, you know, how high you rank on the search results.
Traffic.
But you can't track who clicks on that. Like, you're having organic traffic right now, and we're not going to be able to differentiate that traffic from the one we bring in. So that's why, just like you said, we could meet in the middle and do something, just the paper deal for the Google Ads and the retainer for the SEO.
All right. I think we can definitely get some things going. Is there any other questions that you guys have for us, or Tom or Josh? Anything that you're seeing on the back end when we start putting this together that we'll need to know?
Do you guys help with website optimization? You said, is that something that's included or is that extra?
It is. It's all SEO.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll do whatever we need to do to make these campaigns successful. Is like the main thing I want to stress. If we gotta sit down with you guys, if we gotta go to St. Louis and do a testimonial to run an ad and shoot it professionally, like we're here for it. You know what I mean? Like, cause these are our campaigns. Like we're here to take full responsibility for the SEO, for the optimization, for the Google ads. Because at the end of the day, you guys are hiring us in your business. So it's like, yeah, we better be competent enough to handle every aspect of what the job you're hiring us to do.
Right.
I guess, I mean, this sounds good. What kind of results, because I mean, we've spent money on ads before. We've spent a ton of money on Facebook ads, and all we got, honestly, was a bunch of tire kickers. So I'm curious, what results, I know you guys work for Sun Solar, I don't know, do you guys work for any of the solar companies?
Yeah, 100%. Here in the Midwest is only Midwest. That's funny. Is Midwest Solar.
Okay.
And Sun Solar.
But, oh yeah.
And Sun Solar. And now, how do you guys, I mean, are you guys getting quality, like, not just a lead, but an acquisition? Are you guys getting acquisitions from Google?
Yeah, 100%. And that's kind of why we wanted to do Google instead of Facebook, because Facebook, you do have more tire kickers than Google. In Google, if you're to get a Google lead, somebody's typing in solar panel companies near me, right? So they're already searching that. Now they see your ad. Now they're clicking on your ad. Now they're coming to your website or landing page. They're seeing the form, and now they're filling out the form as well. So I'm not gonna just say there's no tire kickers whatsoever. There is.
Sure.
Just go to Google, fill out forms for no reason. And we can't stop that, but they're a lot higher intent than someone scrolling on Facebook, seeing the ad, be like, oh wow, free solar. Let me click on this. And then they don't even know what's actually going on, you know? So as far as Google, a lot higher intent. You will see good leads. You will see a good cost per acquisition there.
What's usually the time frame between we get this going and we start getting, I mean, what kind of leads can we expect? Because just full transparency, where I'm looking at is, do I want to funnel marketing money that we have in other lead sources and just put it all towards this, or keep that running and put money towards this? You know, I'm trying to balance that.
So from the moment we say we agree to work together, it'll take us 7 days to build out your campaigns and whatever landing page or funnel we need to have, so it's live, so we could channel traffic to that landing page. From the moment it's live, the great thing about Google Ads is like it's not like SEO where it takes time to build yourself up to start rankings for search results.
Yeah.
The whole point of paid ads on Google is to jump to the top of the list. So the moment you start the campaigns and you click live and your bids are actually bidding for that top result, you'll start getting clicks within the day. Now, you know, it's the first day. I'm not promising you leads or anything, but you will start getting clicks the very first day. And if you got people on your website, you can start receiving leads as well.
Okay. Well, I mean, we're spending. I mean, right now we're on pace to spend about $10,000 a month in marketing. With CEE. So to me, it's just to turn those leads off, Josh, and funnel some money towards these guys and see what we can build out.
Sounds good to me. The response rate's good or better.
We try. You know, you have both our cells. I love checking my email. I check it like probably once every hour or 2 hours.
So it sounds good being a high level though on the landing page, so we should just be able to whip bam boom it.
Yeah,
and then we're good to go. So when can we get together and get access and all that kind of stuff, or what's next steps from here?
So we'll provide you our email, which will be we'll provide you 2 emails, one of our actual accounts and then our main account. You could send over access to the Google Ad account, and then you could send access as a user or admin, whatever you want to do, to the GHL.
What access level do you need for Google?
Google, if you could do the top tier one.
All permissions, yeah.
And then
high level, just need access to Google AdWords, reporting, funnels.
Yep.
And what else? Marketing. I guess that would just be the marketing. I mean, you guys just need access to the funnels, right?
Yeah.
Just to edit the funnels and the forms.
And did you do the automations and the market? Well, if you could just do the whole, is it one sub account that you're working under?
Yeah. It's a good sub account.
If you could just give us access to the whole sub account, because I know Shane said we could have access to the sub account so we could look at the contacts as they move through the funnel, so we could actually see, just to have transparency since we're going to do a pay-per-view as far as the Google ads go.
Yeah.
Would that be fine, Shane?
Sorry, I got distracted by that text. What was that?
No, he was asking me what kind of access I wanted to the Go High Level, and I asked if I could just get full access to the sub account since you had told me or told us that we could have some transparency, seeing the contacts go through and the tags you guys were creating, so we could see when one of them actually turns into a deal.
Yeah. I mean, I think we can give them viewership of their pipeline, right, Josh?
Yeah. I think that should be pretty simple. I don't know about the automations. I'm sorry. I've poured hours of my life into this CRM.
No, of course.
I'm sure you could appreciate that. I'll give you guys whatever you guys need to make it work.
1,000%.
And that's what I was saying. If we can get on a scope call, and maybe with maybe just us or I don't know, like whoever, and then go through high level, and then go through whatever access you need on Google Ads. I don't know if you guys want to.
Yeah.
Do that now, or if you want to do that at a later time, or after we get is there going to be an agreement? Are we signing like a 12? Shane, is it like there's like a 12-month or what?
It's a month-to-month agreement, and in the agreement it does highlight that we're not going to tinker with any of your assets. We are definitely held liable for because of course you put your livelihood into Go High Level. We're not here to do any of that, any nefarious stuff.
No, I'm not saying you're going to steal. I'm just saying I don't want you to jack it up.
Yeah, no. We've been working with High Level for a few years now, so we're definitely well versed. It's just to integrate things and all that stuff. But
as far as sitting down, getting access to all that stuff, if you have time, I do have to jump on another call here in a second. So if you have time tomorrow or later today, I could get back together and do it.
Pretty much pretty much all day tomorrow. I can set a time. So whatever.
One last question. What does reporting look like? How often are we going to circle back around and go through reporting?
Bi-weekly.
Yeah, we should meet every 2 weeks.
Go over everything.
Any questions or requests you guys have? If you guys have any new marketing campaigns you guys are bringing up, or holiday deals, any offers that you have, is all helpful for us. Kind of learning, just hearing how you guys are doing as a company is always super good for us. That way we can brainstorm and kind of work together a little bit more intimately as far as your marketing campaigns go.
Sounds good.
So, what time works for you as well, Leo? In the afternoon tomorrow?
Anytime after lunch, really. If we wanted to do between 1 and 4:30, that would be perfect.
2 works for me, if that works for you, Josh.
Yeah, that works.
2 o'clock.
Okay.
Yep.
And just to clarify, we're going to move forward with the pay-per-view on the Google Ads and the retainer on the SEO. Shane?
I think we're going to stay on this call. We'll definitely do Google Ads. Let's talk through the SEO. And,
Okay.
it might be something we get Google Ads going this month, and then we start SEO next month.
Yep, that makes sense.
Or we just cut CE off altogether, and we just go full force. So I think that's what we're going to chat through.
Cool.
Okay.
Thank you guys very much. It was a pleasure meeting y'all.
My pleasure.
Definitely.
We'll talk tomorrow, Josh.
Thank you, guys.
Yep. See ya.
All right, guys. How do you think that went? Was that good?